Relebohile Mofokeng, a name once familiar only within South African football circles, is now generating buzz across Europe, sparking intense interest from some of the world's most prominent football clubs. Dubbed the South African Messi, the 17-year-old sensation is quickly becoming a symbol of hope for his nation and a testament to the untapped talent emerging from African football. Among the suitors vying for his signature, FC Barcelona leads the charge, with reports indicating that their scouts have been tracking Mofokeng for months, making repeated visits to South Africa to witness his meteoric rise firsthand. The story of this prodigious winger, blessed with exceptional dribbling skills, creativity, and composure, is shaping up to be one of the most exciting narratives in football today. Barcelona's reported interest in Mofokeng underscores their long-standing commitment to scouting and nurturing young talent. Known for their exceptional La Masia academy, Barcelona has a history of identifying and developing players who go on to achieve greatness, including Lionel Messi, Xavi, and Iniesta. Their strategy has always revolved around building for the future, and Mofokeng appears to fit perfectly into this philosophy. The young winger, who predominantly operates from the left flank, has shown an uncanny ability to create scoring opportunities and deliver decisive moments in games. His contributions this season, 4 goals and 5 assists, have further solidified his reputation as a player to watch. The comparisons to Lionel Messi, while daunting for any young player, are not without merit. Much like the Argentine legend, Mofokeng possesses an almost supernatural ability to glide past defenders, showcasing balance, agility, and precision. His technical skill, coupled with his vision and footballing intelligence, makes him a standout talent, not just in South Africa but on a global scale. It's these qualities that have drawn parallels to Barcelona's current young star, Lamine Yamal, who has already begun making waves in Europe. The similarities between Yamal and Mofokeng are striking, and it's easy to see why Barcelona would be keen to bring the South African prodigy into their fold. However, Mofokeng's rise is not just about individual brilliance, it's also a reflection of the growing potential of African football. For decades, the continent has been a reservoir of raw talent, producing legends like George Weah, Didier Drogba, and Samuel Eto'o. Yet, the footballing infrastructure in many African nations often lags behind, leaving many talented players without the opportunities to develop their skills to their full potential. Mofokeng's journey represents a shift in this dynamic, as European clubs increasingly look to Africa for the next generation of football stars. His story has reignited discussions about the importance of investing in grassroots football in Africa and creating pathways for young players to succeed on the global stage. In South Africa, Mofokeng has become a household name, symbolizing the country's footballing aspirations. The excitement around his potential move to Europe is palpable, with fans, pundits, and even former players rallying behind him. Among his most vocal supporters is former Orlando Pirates star Kermit Erasmus, who went so far as to publicly urge Barcelona's manager Hansi Flick to scout Mofokeng personally. "You must come see our superstar, please, coach," Erasmus exclaimed on social media platform X, formerly Twitter. Such endorsements highlight the immense pride South Africans feel in Mofokeng's achievements and the hope he represents for the future of their national team. Barcelona's interest in Mofokeng is more than just a fleeting fascination. It reflects their strategic approach to talent acquisition. By focusing on emerging markets like Africa, the club aims to discover young players who can be molded into world-class athletes or valuable transfer assets. Should Mofokeng sign with Barcelona, he would likely start with the club's B team, a critical stepping stone for young players adapting to European football's pace, physicality, and tactical complexity. This method has proven successful in the past, with players like Ansu Fati and Pedri making the leap from Barcelona's youth setup to the first team in record time. Yet Barcelona faces stiff competition from Mofokeng's signature. Premier League clubs, known for their financial clout and global appeal, are also reportedly monitoring the young winger. The allure of playing in England, with its intense competition and worldwide visibility, could be a tempting proposition for Mofokeng. However, Barcelona's storied history and their track record of developing players like Lionel Messi and Lamine Yamal might give them the edge in convincing the South African starlet to join their ranks. The decision will undoubtedly weigh heavily on Mofokeng and his advisors, as it could shape the trajectory of his career. The timing of a potential transfer is another critical factor. Barcelona might push to finalize a deal during the January transfer window, capitalizing on their current momentum and securing the player before other suitors swoop in. Alternatively, waiting until the summer could provide a smoother transition, allowing Mofokeng to finish the season with his current club and prepare for the move to Europe. Either way, the transfer fee is expected to be modest by European standards, making him an attractive investment for any club looking to bolster their youth ranks. Mofokeng's story is also a beacon of hope for South African football, which has struggled to make a significant impact on the international stage in recent years. His success could serve as a rallying point for the nation, inspiring young players to dream bigger and work harder. It also highlights the importance of creating a robust footballing infrastructure in South Africa, one that can nurture talents like Mofokeng and prepare them for the demands of professional football. The country has produced gifted players in the past, but few have managed to break into Europe's elite leagues. Mofokeng's potential move could signal a new era for South African football, where young talents are no longer overlooked but instead embraced and celebrated on the global stage. For Mofokeng, the challenges of moving to Europe will be as significant as the opportunities. Adapting to a new culture, language, and playing style is no small feat, especially for a teenager thrust into the spotlight. The expectations placed on him both as a representative of South Africa and as a player compared to Lionel Messi will undoubtedly add pressure. Yet those who have watched him play believe he has the mental toughness and maturity to rise to the occasion. His performances this season, which have seen him dominate against seasoned professionals, suggest that he thrives under pressure and relishes the chance to prove himself. As the world waits to see where Mofokeng will land, one thing is certain: his journey is far from ordinary. It's a story of talent, ambition, and the universal power of football to bring people together. Whether he chooses the iconic Camp Nou, the glittering arenas of the Premier League, or another European destination, Mofokeng's rise is already inspiring millions. He's not just a young player with immense potential, he's a symbol of what's possible when talent meets opportunity, determination, and the boundless possibilities of the beautiful game. For Barcelona, securing Mofokeng would reaffirm their commitment to investing in the future and building a squad that combines youthful exuberance with seasoned experience. For South Africa, it would be a moment of immense pride and validation, a sign that their footballing talent is finally receiving the recognition it deserves. And for the wider footballing world, Mofokeng's story serves as a reminder of the magic that happens when a young star emerges from unlikely places, ready to take on the world. In a sport defined by passion, unpredictability, and dreams realized against the odds, Relebohile Mofokeng stands at the precipice of greatness. His story is still unfolding, but the chapters written so far suggest a bright and promising future. Whether it's in the famous blue and red of Barcelona or the electrifying atmosphere of the Premier League, Mofokeng's journey promises to be a thrilling addition to the rich tapestry of global football. And as his name continues to echo across the footballing world, one thing is clear: this is only the beginning for the South African Messi.